everyone, my name is Raven and today I wanted to talk to you about the month of June and some of my favorite things and experiences and some of the things that I've made from this month. I really suck at doing monthly favorite videos because I don't really go shopping enough to sit and tell you like more than one or two things. Like literally my monthly faves this month has 2 beauty products and that's about it. So before we jump into the beauty products, I thought I would talk about some of the things that I can't physically show you at this moment without it being really awkward. And the first one is this backdrop, so I can show you, I'm just not going to zoom out and show you everything. But that is seamless blue paper from Savage, I believe. I don't remember the exact name, but I'm pretty sure I ordered it off of Amazon. And I really like having it. It's a really pretty color. And I don't think I actually bought this in June, but I also haven't really talked about it since this is the first monthly faves video I've done in like a year. So I feel okay talking about it. Also, these lights, I did talk about these in a vlog, but I really liked them. I did talk about these in a vlog, but I feel like they're worth mentioning again. They really have, I feel like they've improved my month so far. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about that I can't physically show you, I did show you in another vlog, which was the road trip we went on. I love traveling. I love being able to get out of the house and go on adventures. I don't particularly like partying or doing stuff like that, but that road trip was so much fun, going hiking and going to a city that I've never been to before. I genuinely enjoyed it, and I'll leave the link to the vlog below. I was really proud of how the editing came out in that vlog, considering all the issues I had going on with it. But yes, and now the actual beauty products, and they're not even makeup. It's the Yes to Carrots Nourishing Fragrance-Free Daily Cream Facial Cleanser. This is not new to me. I've been using, I used this for a couple of years. It was my honest favorite, and I stopped using it because I couldn't afford to drive out an hour to go get it, which comes with living in the middle of nowhere. I've been using stuff that I found at Walmart. I think it was Aveeno. And it wasn't a bad product, but oh, this is much better. And the other beauty product is the fragrance-free moisturizer to go with it. I love these products. I actually got them this week. I think I got them Saturday. It's now Monday. I've used it twice, and I can already feel the difference that it makes for my skin personally, and definitely my favorite. And the other 2 physical favorites are these Tsum Tsums. I only have 4 so far. I would definitely like to collect more, but I'm sort of picky about them. I really like the animal ones. I kind of think the people ones are creepy. Sorry. They just look kind of weird. Like, they look weird. I know some people probably think these look weird, but I think they're adorable. I have Donald Duck and Dumbo. I also already have Mickey Mouse and Stitch, so I'm definitely looking to get more of the classic ones and the animal ones, to be pretty specific. And that is it as far as my favorites of the month go. I told you, there's a reason why I don't really film favorites of the month, which is why I wanted to start incorporating finishes of the month. I'm always crafting, so it's definitely pretty easy for me to talk about what I've made throughout the month versus what I've bought throughout the month. Unless you guys also want to talk about yarn. Hold on, there is one more finish that I want to talk, or favorite that I want to talk about. I actually had to run around the house to go find where I had left it. But my other favorite of the month is this slightly abused Lion brand ice cream yarn. I have been using this up almost non-stop. This particular color is in strawberry. My favorite color is Tutti Frutti. And this, what is this made out of? This is 100% acrylic. You get about 394 yards per skein, which is quite a bit. I'm actually a little out of breath. That is so sad. It's recommended for a 5mm hook or 3.7mm needles. I actually don't remember what I've been using. And this is a number 3 lightweight yarn. I have a love-hate with this yarn, relationship with this yarn. This yarn is ridiculously pretty. All of the colorways are really, really pretty. You know what I hate about this yarn, and you can kind of already tell, I have not used or unwrapped this yarn. It has been sitting in a bag or sitting on a table. And just, it's very, very loosely wound, and I know that sounds really, really picky, but I really hate that when I'm working on it, and this is inconvenient anytime you use it, but it will literally, layers of yarn fall off in the middle of a project unless you wind the skein. And it's such a large skein, like I know this doesn't look that big, but there's so much yardage in this skein to just take it and rewind it into a cake. I feel like a $5 yarn should not have to do that. I've had to do that with some nicer hand-dyed quality yarn. I don't want to go to that much effort for a $5 skein of yarn. But you kind of have to if you want to not have a pile of yarn vomit in your lap. There's also no center pull in this skein, which if you don't know what that means, oh great, the sun's coming out. If you don't know what that means, it's basically there's normally a piece of yarn that comes through here or the other side, and is this the only skein? This is the only skein that I've seen that has a center pull. Every other skein has not, and I don't like yarn that doesn't have center pulls, because then you end up with more yarn vomit and tangles as you're working. Yeah, so if you don't like yarn and I just ranted for no reason, sorry. If you do like yarn and you've been looking at getting this, I do think it is good yarn. It is so pretty, very unique, and as you'll see in a minute, I've definitely used it quite a bit this month. I wish it was wound differently, and I feel like it's a pretty good yarn if my only complaint is that it's not winded very well. Oh, another complaint I had with that is the color changes are kind of long, so you can't really get like a nice pretty pattern out of it. It's very different. And now let's talk about my finishes. This is a fairly decent pile. I don't know, for a month, I think that's pretty good progress. I'm just gonna go with it. And the first finish I have, it's not completely finished. I made this last night, and it's a little lace collar for Daisy. I really want to take some nice pictures of her now that she's gotten a little bit bigger. I don't know how well that'll work because she's a little bit bigger and she's a little more feisty. But I found a lace pattern graph on Pinterest, and I just sort of tweaked it and I wrote it out for myself. So this was not made with like a pre-made pattern. It was very much just meh. But I think all I have left to do is add a button and a loop and then wind in the ends, and I'm really excited to see how this looks on Daisy. Also really not excited to see Daisy try and chew it. Another item that I finished last night for Daisy is this little cowl. And I've been kind of obsessed with making cowls this month, and so I made her one, and it's a little snug for her big head, but it still goes over her head and it's really cute, and it's long enough that it can cover from her neck to like past her ears, and she looks like a baby babushka, and it's adorable. It's just so stinking cute, and if I can get a picture of her in it, I will so totally show you guys. If I can't, I'm really sorry, because that is some really cute stuff that you're missing out on. But I also will squish it down, and it just looks so cute and chunky and warm. I did make her one with the Tutti Frutti yarn, but I didn't have enough. It was like just barely left over, and she actually really likes sleeping with these. She gets really cold. She has pretty thin fur, you know, she's a pit bull, she has a short length fur, and so she gets pretty cold and shaky in her sleep, so I put this on her and she's good, she's calm. And next we have this beanie. I think this is like the first beanie that I made of the month, and it's pretty simple. It's really just a standard double crochet beanie, but for this row, just so that it looks a little more intricate and interesting, I crossed my double crochets. So I skipped my first stitch, double crocheted into the next stitch, and then double crocheted into the skipped stitch. Really hope that made sense if you're trying to figure out for yourself. But it's really, really interesting, or it's really, really simple and easy, and I think this came out really nice. You'll see I've really been doing the same pattern for quite a few little projects. And this is Ice Violet by I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. So I think that was about $3 a skein. And I was able to get this and a matching cowl. And I basically did the same thing for this cowl, where it's just straight double crochet. It's really simple. And then up at the top, I've got the cross double crochets again. And it's nice and cozy and comfy, and I would model it, but why is the sun coming out? But yeah, pretty nice and simple. And I think they look good as a set. Oh, I should probably tell you guys why I'm making a bunch of hats and stuff. I'm planning to vend this October at a local, a local festival that I go to every year. I've gone every year since I turned 15, but this is hopefully going to be my first year of vending. I still have to turn in the application, but I did take the pictures and I'm really excited about it. I really hope I get to vend, and whether or not I get to vend, it's still good to have all of these fall products, because honestly, there's not a lot I can make for summer that people are gonna be like, you know what, I clearly need that in my life. For fall, for winter, everyone needs a beanie. Everyone needs a hat. Everyone's gonna get cold, almost everyone. Some people are weird. I'm really, really annoyed with the sun right now. Okay, next, all the rest of these were made with the Lion Brand ice cream, and this is Tutti Frutti. I love this color scheme, and oh my goodness. I don't even mind the yellow in it, and for the people that know me and know how much I really hate the color yellow. The color yellow on its own, like this shade, awful. No, don't like it. With all of these colors and this freaking gorgeous blue, I love this yarn. It's so pretty. I do wish the color changes were shorter, so that, you know, it'd be like more of a spiral down the hat, because that'd be so pretty. But just these colors, I love these colors. And once again, it's just a normal double crochet beanie with the crossed at the bottom. Like I said, I've been doing that pattern quite a lot. And then I actually had like a lot. Oh, hey, where's the, okay, I'm missing an item and I have no idea where it is. But I did make another cowl with that, so if I find it, I'll like show you guys. But I had enough yarn to do another beanie, but I didn't want to do the cross double crochet, so I did sort of a small shell detail at the bottom and then finished it off, and I just love these colors. They're so pretty. And then the set that started my slight current obsession with Lionheart candy ice cream yarn is this, and this name is Cotton Candy. That's probably where I got confused. And this is the second hat that I made with the, once again, same pattern. I'm not actually using like a pattern to make these, by the way. It's just a straight beanie. I do like this. I don't like it as much as the Tutti Frutti, just because the Tutti Frutti is so much more vibrant. But this one also has purple in it, so it's still pretty good. And here's the matching cowl to go with that. I did make the Lionheart cowls a little more, just bigger in general, because the yarn is a thinner weight, so they sort of ruffle in on themselves a lot more. So I wanted it to be still nice and cozy and cushy and squishy and happiness. That and the cowl that I forgot are all that I've made this month. I think I did pretty good. I feel pretty productive with myself. Still got time before fall, so expect more winter fall wear. And that is it. So thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. I'm really sorry I'm squinting as hard as I am. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. Tell me what your favorite item was. Tell me anything that you think I should make or any colors I should use, or tell me what your favorite Tsum Tsum is, because I have really been liking Tsum Tsums lately. So